Hello friends, we're back. Let's do this. More Expedition 33. I could not be more excited to continue playing this game. When we last left off, we had just joined Verso and Maelle, separated from the others as they explore the ruins of Old Lumiere. And Verso seems to have some ulterior motives, which I have my own theories about. We've been meeting these occasional, some of them are children, some of them seem to be adults, these sort of specters, who are similar to the Curator, who I guess Maelle found some sort of affinity for. And I suspect she may have a connection to them in some way or another, but Verso seems to know something about what's going on there. I am actually unsure of which way we're supposed to be headed. I think maybe they started down here, so I think we need to head uphill. Obviously, we need to head towards the single building that seems to be at the center of Old Lumiere still. But these two are pretty capable. I think they're two of the best set up characters right now, mainly because their weapons are so good. So I guess we have to maybe head this way. Can we head this way? No, this just seems like a bunch of boxes. What do then? Where go? Where we go, huh? Can we climb this cliff? Can we clamber? Can we cross or crawl in some fashion or other? No. Maybe back the other way then. Maybe this is where we started. I don't know exactly. Oh, there's an enemy down there. Okay, so that I see movement at least. And I will be looking for occasional secrets around and about, but I also am very curious to see where this is all going. Hey, you. Get wrecked. Anything important plot-wise happened in the last half of the stream? So yes, we have come to Old Lumiere, which seems to be the area Lumiere used to exist.
My turn.
Okay, so these things are weak to lightning, which is incredibly good for us because I deal lightning damage. And I guess Radiant Slash? They're also weak to light. Light and lightning. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what Maelle is doing in terms of, I assume her element is still just physical, right? Yeah. She's very physical, it turns out. And now I'm bad at parrying again, because it's been 48 hours since I last played this. That's perfect recovery just for,
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, gradient attacks are a thing also. Well, guess we're reviving that lad.
Born once more.
There we go, okay. Back to parrying. Back to parrying. I know what I'm doing. I play this game.
End this. That's better.
Nice. that is better, actually, yes. Okay, cool. Oh, Noko is with us.
Said there was treasure.
Ah, there's treasure here. Oh, and there's a rope there. Ah, can I get back up once I go this way, though? Not sure about that. Although maybe we can jump up into the pipe. Little confused about this, but... Ah! Oh, the old key! We used the old key!
Morning, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
See, that was a a log, like one of the diaries that we did not know existed because it literally was not there and it added it. That's cool. But that was the old key. That was the key we got from the oh, that leads up, not down. Okay, I thought it was going to lead us down. That's the key that we got from the woman at the start of the game when the expedition was leaving. Like, that was from the little expedition festival that happens where you have to get tokens right at the beginning. I'm so happy that actually amounted to something. I figured it would because the kind of weird pictos that the guy was working on also ended up meaning something. Okay, didn't quite manage to take you down all the way, but...
Finesse and precision.
Maelle can just solo everything, so that's okay. And then that burns. Okay, nice. That works. But yeah, fascinating to learn more of the story of the fracture.
Great.
Because obviously, like, it wasn't a... wasn't a picnic, but really cool to get more of a clear picture of what happened to people and how suddenly it all took place. Oh! Okay, was expecting them to do something and move first, but... Okay, gradient is a trigger, I need to remember that one. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, I pressed the wrong thing there. That was my bad. The goal here is to get Verso's perfection score up higher. Because then he does more damage with physical attacks. And then he can go again. And then with B and perfection, we can do perfect break, which costs way less. Oh, and that was fully a cutscene one. Okay, cool.
We're a pretty good team.
Oh, Maelle. Oh, and now he's just gone.
Verso?
Great. Good.
Verso?
This has got to be a fake out, right?
Putain. Where did he go?
This has got to be like, oh, it's just around a corner. What? What happened? No, I guess not, huh? Oh, now we have Maelle solo.
Where did you go?
Heck yeah.
I need to find Lune and Ciel quickly.
Oh, Noko's still here. Verso runs off all the time. He's always ditching me and Minoko. He'll be back. That's reassuring. Anything we can get up onto here? No, guess not. So we continue up this way. Let's heal real fast, because she doesn't have any inherent healing skills, and I don't want to waste a turn in battle just using a healing tint, so might as well use the elixirs. I'm sure we'll encounter a flag sooner or later. Excited for you to experience this. Just finished Act 2 the other night. Nice. Well, she should have no problem taking these things out on her own, so... Maelle is just fully broken as a character right now. I think if we want to do a solo run at any point, like if we want to do a single character run, Maelle is definitely the pick, which is part of why I want to do a single character run with someone else. But then, obviously that's broken up slightly by these sections where the party is split up, right? So obviously you'd have to play as Minoko, Ciel, and Lune for this section. And then I don't know what it's going to do with Verso at this stage, but... And all of these swords and stuff made out of light. I'm just so curious as to what their purpose is, why they have survived. Are they like painted weapons in that sense? And there is a grapple point here, so we are grappling still. Grappling with all of this, really. You could play this area in a very like stealthy way. Oh, I didn't realize there were... they look like statues. It's my bad. Time to parry, I guess. Oh, I also can't heal myself because I have inverted on, right? Okay, that's huge. That just KOs them. Nice. Yeah, I used the wrong parry motion there. So I guess I'd better do this one pretty well, huh? She still doesn't have an AoE, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Guess we're doing this.
Precision.
She doesn't get to immediately play again the way Verso does. Oh, I was expecting the gradient counter one. Rough. That's my bad. Let's go again. No reserve team now. Just one character. Well, this time I'll at least get first strike. I think it may be wise to take the inverted status off of Maelle, considering that she can probably solo these things anyway, and we are just screwing ourselves out of healing. But I also want to learn these fights a bit better, so...
Ready to parry.
Right. So it's a swing from... Yeah, right, okay. It's a swing from the left that starts the gradient attack, and a swing from the right that starts the 3-hit combo.
Finesse and grace.
This time we can at least take one out before we need to parry anything. Okay, I was bad on the last parry, but that was okay. And that's how you do the last parry, but I missed the other one. Yeah.
Let's dance.
Nice. So now I understand how that works. Cool.
Great.
Auto rush. Oh, lovely. Love that. Love that for us. Probably need it, actually. I think we'll swap that out for inverted affinity, because I don't think we're really getting much out of having 50% extra damage, considering how good Maelle is anyway, and auto rush sounds great. Because those guys got 2 rounds on me before I could have another turn, and I don't want that to happen if I can help it, so we'll start with rush. That's also a really useful one to learn, because auto haste is going to be a handy skill to have on all party members once we recollect the party. Presuming we do recollect the party, because I would not put it past this game to pull a fast one on us and have some other wacky stuff happen.
Great.
Nice. Chroma catalysts. I still need a, a resplendent chroma catalyst. One of the ones that gets you a plus 10 upgrade. To upgrade a couple of weapons here. Yeah, what's up? We have rush now. So one of these is going down immediately. I'll say that one.
Precision.
That was immediate.
Let's dance.
Okay, and I parried wrong that time. Immediately forgot all of the rules I had established.
This hurt. On me.
Nice, okay. Yeah, I need a bit more practice with these. I like how they're all kind of like... They're not fencers as such, but they're all sort of like... They fit Maelle's character, almost. There are a ton of resplendent chromic catalysts at the end of Act 2. Okay, yeah, I figured as far as, like, the cadence of the game goes and where you're supposed to level up and that kind of thing. The balance of it all. That makes sense.
Precision.
I think the ones with the blue swords have a slightly different moveset, potentially, so... Yeah, they do more, like, magic. More casting, but they're weaker. Good to know. The fact that the buildings are sort of, like, melting is so interesting. Such a cool design for this whole area. Also, there isn't anything, like, down here, is there? No. Doesn't look like an area we're meant to be traversing.
I think I'm close.
But how does she know she's close? That's the curious thing. Oh, there's a mansion here. Oh, good. Oh, and a guitar. Maybe Lune has been here. We know she plays the guitar. There's a hole in the wall there, and we can get our chroma elixirs back by resting here,
This
of
man
course.
is intact. Why does it...
Why does it feel so familiar? We wonder. We wonder. Also, it's still telling me I can upgrade attributes and learn skills because the party is
feels
split
so
up, but...
familiar. I know this place.
So the reason this is unusual is because Maelle was born after the fracture. But
Perfect.
we get the sense that she doesn't think of Lumiere as her home, which means... This is like a little hedge maze. Which means maybe she came from somewhere else. We don't really know much about her origins yet. This is a gateway to the manor that we've already been to. Oh, it's a bathroom, huh? Well, we'll turn the taps on. We'll flood the place. Wet Bandit style.
Great.
Oh, Renoir music. Interesting. Well, I assume this just leads back out. There's got to be a secret in here somewhere, though, surely. Thought I heard something click just then. Is it the toilet? Do we flush the toilet? I bet everyone tries to do that, right? The fact that this is just like a dark mirror is interesting. Anything over here? No, I guess not. Okay, well, doesn't look like there's anything going on in this room. Unless we can just get in the bathtub. Yeah, there are no suspicious bins. Oh, okay, it just leads out into another room. I thought that was leading out directly into the manor, but I guess that one does. Oh.
Wow. With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
They've somehow managed to make Andy Serkis's voice even deeper. How have you done this game? The audio processing is kind of nuts. What's going on here? That's just like a kind of impressionist painting situation. Anything going on with the globe, the tea set, the fireplace? I'm just looking for stuff I can pull and turn, but I think this is just gonna... Yeah, this does lead back out into the manor. Interesting, okay. But I don't see anything else that we can interact with, like no wardrobe. We just have an audio log here from Renoir. Okay. Yeah, I think Renoir obviously knows a lot more than we do about this situation, but I am curious what his relationship is to the paintress or whoever, because the paintress seems to be perhaps part of this group of people who maybe were painters. And the painting workshops that there are everywhere seem to be a hint about that. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what any of it means from here, right? Also, these are not people like guards. They are the automata of sorts that we've been fighting, the Neverons. Is there anything else going on in this landscape? That doesn't seem like somewhere we can go physically. No, didn't think so. And there's another little avenue over here, but that's kind of the same, right? It's all kind of, yeah, it's all cut off. Okay, cool. Anyway, we can get into this wall. There's a little ramp here, but we can't actually climb it because there's invisible walls there. Can we see over the wall if we do this? No. And this isn't a gate we can open, so... Oh, it's like the Louvre. It has like a glass pyramid. So this maybe is Renoir's home. I have a feeling that Maelle is related to him in some way, like family-wise. Like might be his daughter or something. But she does very much seem like the main character. Oh, and this is somebody like the curator. Yep, that's a lady. I love the way the hair floats like they're underwater.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Okay, Verso. Look who it is.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
And this woman from the dreams is like... Is she a child? You never really got to look at what sort of scale she was. Because she's there on top of the cliff when Renoir kills Gustave.
Must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Okay, yep. Oh, there they are.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic.
He's doing something.
Right, can we talk about this later?
I'm like, what?
I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Oh, are we fighting him? Are we, like, legit doing this? No way, dude. Alright, bring it on. He's immortal, so I don't know what we're going to do here, but... Okay, interesting. I expected that to be a gradient counter because of the noise, but it wasn't, so let's not worry about it.
Finesse and precision.
storm is coming.
Maelle is still pretty powerful. Sure, why not? Obviously Verso is going to start by attacking, so we can get
You're outmatched.
a bunch more AP, and then... Oh, of course he moves. Huh. Marking shot, sure.
She won't help you this time.
Okay, there we go. It gave me a lot of time to get ready for that gradient counter. He tried to vanish Verso as well, kind of like the Burgeons eating you, I guess? Interesting. Alright, do we have anything that consumes fire? Electrify does.
Thunder!
And that can generate a light stain. Verso is at B because he countered, so we can physically attack.
Time to end this.
Shoot a couple more times. And then at A rank, we can apply Powerful for 5 turns. Not that I think we need 5 turns, but...
I'm
Luna,
not
careful.
angry, just disappointed.
Nice. Almost got a full counter there, but never mind. I think we per se here.
Strike!
Yep, pretty straightforward. We're in defensive, but that's fine. We don't have any earth stains, so let's Ice Lance. That's actually huge.
Danger!
Petals start to gather around, huh? Oh,
My turn.
what's the deal with these? Okay, interesting. Well, for a start, we can attack one of these, presuming it's
My turn.
something we can attack. And now we can perfect break on him, provided that these don't protect him. So he doesn't get a turn. And then we can mayhem on everything. Or just hit Renoir with that, I guess. That's fine too. Maelle in defensive probably wants to Rain of Fire.
Flames. Rain.
Renoir is no longer stunned. I'm not sure what the purpose of the petals either side of him is, so... I guess we'll get rid of these and let Maelle deal the final blow. Although Luna gets a turn first, so...
Feel the fur!
Yeah, absolutely. And that was a victory. Okay, no phase 2. Melarum. That's a full-on katana. Nice. Okay, good fight. We'll see if we get a phase 2, though. We just fought him to a draw, I guess. Well, he's painting something. Anybody parry that, or...? Where's CL? Oh, she's fine.
Everyone all right?
Was that just a smoke bomb? Did he just get away? Monoko?
Okay.
Oh, no! Come on! Well, it's a reason to go to the Gestural River, I guess.
Noko's broken.
I assume Gestrals can be reborn, right?
But you accept who you are.
Why do you say Alicia, though? Because that was the girl with white hair. And that's who he sees Maelle as? And why is he over there by the door? What's going on here? Oh, okay. So are they somehow linked then? Is this like Kingdom Hearts? Is she like the nobody for Maelle? Is that how this works? See, I've been wondering if the Gestral River and the rebirth of Gestrals is some kind of power they're trying to harness, or that's the reason for the immortality, or...
What is that?
And she's showing her memories, maybe.
Will you tell me your name?
And she's burned like she got burned in this fire, right? A very Sephiroth kind of scene. Oh, and now it's just gone. Okay, great. Love that for us. Love when an entire building disappears.
Where did it go?
Where did Renoir go?
Alicia.
Is Alicia his daughter, sister? Well, we have found our way through Old Lumiere. And we are still left with more questions. Back at camp. Dude, the Renoir fight was fun.
Oh, Dory.
Okay, this is Dory. The other one was Flory. I see what the pattern is here. Cameron Nori is going to be the third one.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still,
He said that he and
why didn't you just tell
his
us?
father came back to build the shield dome, so I don't know how much of that was true. But...
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business.
But at some point Renoir could have helped build Lumiere.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Also, he was saying something about the
Families.
Paintress's heart being in Old Lumiere. Was that just a lie to get us there for this, or is that actually a thing? He does have the Cameron Nori white hair streak, exactly. Oh, he's in a little jar. No, like they were in the other spots.
You've traveled miles, spinning
The little brush hair.
circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrals reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially.
He'll be like a different person,
we can
maybe.
bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return.
Right, okay.
It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
Oh.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Paintress heart was in that manor, and now it's gone.
Okay, so he's still on
We
this.
have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
Huh.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end, it's impossible.
What are axons?
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please.
CL hasn't said
My
anything this whole
chances of
time.
taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
So we gotta go and fight big bosses, is what I'm hearing.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma.
We'll go for all 3.
Mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out.
Guess not then,
We
huh?
should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Okay, Minoko
Did you
CL
listen
team up.
to what I just said?
She's like, I'm cocky. That's part of the fun. Yeah, claim the shards of the Elden Ring. Okay, we have Expedition 58's journal. And we can finally upgrade the people who say they needed upgrading. I think we start, at this point, to need more health. Even Maelle, even our nuclear child does need more health. I'm pretty sure Minoko needs more health as well, because we put a lot of his early stats into might. There we go. Cool. Skill time. Actually, no. I think we're good here. Targeted ally deals double damage for 1 turn. Oh, we can put that on Maelle later. But yeah, let's save up for some of these, because there's propagating foretell to all enemies and playing a 2nd turn. That's what I want to save for. And obviously Minoko's skills are all from feet, so let's not worry about him. Time to chat.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon.
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Maelle's different.
You'll spend time with CL? Yes. I wonder if this changes significantly whether you do this, like, after
Story time?
Old Lumiere.
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually, so it's hard to choose. I can't just spit out stories on command. The first one.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think.
She wanted dark and she wanted personal, so...
Okay. I'm gonna share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Of course it is.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man.
And like the creepy children who are part of the manor.
Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Okay.
This is the dark and personal
He's
story
always
we
napping
wanted.
when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
I got this haircut from a Grandis.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by.
Oh, that's what the like rubber band kind of things
Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live.
are. It really changes like the social dynamics so much.
And every
Such an
year you
interesting
wait-
concept.
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best.
Oh, R.I.P. Sophie.
She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Verso's story was rather lacking. CL appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Yay! Considering we just learned that his father is the guy who's killed the entire Expedition 33, I feel like he's got enough dark past to share. He just, I think, doesn't want them all to know that
All
stuff.
these years,
They're kind of...
and you,
I didn't think...
Lunaire.
And we can spend time with CL again. We're just going to do all of this stuff now. Get it out of the way. CL seems open to talking.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
Immediately afterwards.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
So he's willfully keeping this scar around.
Oh? Why is that?
She's got plenty of scars, so they can trade
It's
stories.
a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
With no detail whatsoever.
I feel like there's more to this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably not a coincidence then that Renoir has a similar scar.
Maelle's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought.
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
It's kind of what scars are, yes.
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Alright. Relationship level 3 with the monument in the background with all of the threes. Seal and Verso switched to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others. Yeah. Fair play. Alright. Let's talk to Lune.
Lune. Okay. We'll, talk later then.
And later is now, actually. That's a story for after this cutscene, yeah, right?
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up? Are you going to burn out this way?
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
She's like, I have such a logical brain, it's not logical to sleep.
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind.
That's called having ADHD.
It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
You.
The talking Neverons.
Oh, okay.
The ones that seem to have personalities.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
Exactly why we need to go back and fight Chromatic Jar again.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Well, I just had another duel with my father, who seems to be immortal and insistent on burning out the clock on everybody else's life.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
That's a great thing to say to someone. I'll just watch you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Yeah.
Precisely. It's science.
I'll just do a sleep study. Let's not ask that one.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Aw. I was not expecting it to get that deep. Oh, level 4. Okay. We out here being level 4 now. Luna can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back. Luna understands Chroma better than before. I kind of wish we did. Oh! That's what this does! You get more gradient attacks. That's fun. I haven't really used them much yet, to be honest. But I have a feeling optional bosses, it'll be useful to have those.
All these years.
They're kind of...
And you.
I didn't think...
Lune and
Yeah, great reason to get to level 4 with
Lune.
people, huh?
Okay.
Okay, none of that.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
Spend time with Maelle, because she's not talking right now, so let's try and get her to talk, especially if it means more attacks.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
Everyone's got that gallows humor today.
Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
It's true.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess.
So, not old enough to create memories, really, so...
I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
That must have sucked for both you and them.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
Weird.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me, but I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
Oh, I kind of miss Gustav.
See?
He was so
That's
earnest. He's not all sassy like Verso is.
What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings, nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
In the intro sequence, she's like, oh, I wish I had these grappling hooks when I was a courier, and yeah.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens.
Oh, yeah, that's where the
Me
game
and
starts,
Gustav
basically.
used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do.
Mostly the viennoiserie,
Not just
whatever
the
it was
place,
last time.
but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens. Dancing the night away on the harbour. Before... well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place. But also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Alright, cute. Yeah, I think it's interesting to hear about people talk more about stuff that happened before the fracture, because I was genuinely wondering, like, how much of this reality is constructed? Like, how much of it is itself a creation of the Paintress? Does the Paintress want people to come and destroy her, and so she's created everything else, including the people who are in opposition to her? Like, is there something that deep going on? So it's kind of interesting to see what memories people do have and how many of them seem, like, fleshed out and real and not just kind of dreamlike.
Ready for the...
Okay, we can't spend any more time with Maelle. Obviously, if we
I'm
spend
sorry,
time with
Olivia.
Monoko...
We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Okay, so we're going to be doing that later then, huh? What is max friendship level? No idea. We just see it go up. We don't see any kind of... any kind of
Polishing a
scale.
collection of Nev legs.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
He's got the foot. Beautiful is one word that I could use.
Beautiful is a word that one could use.
Your lack of enthusiasm is disappointing.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle.
Above the line, thank you for the
Battle
16
is
months.
just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're a Nevron, and you see me.
And you know your foot is gonna be chopped off.
Charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren.
Heck yeah, dude.
Think of the intimidation.
It's the first time I think I've actually heard somebody pronounce "muhahaha" that way.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. More for the smell than the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Oh, you're right. I feel thoroughly intimidated.
You should try it. Even though you can't transform, it will still strike fear in the hearts of our enemies. Look, aren't they beautiful? Here, take a leg.
That's all right. I think you've got the intimidation factor
It just
covered.
keeps zooming in on
Wouldn't
it.
want to be so intimidating that the Nevs run away, right? Then we wouldn't get to fight.
Fair point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
The cleanup, eh? All right. Well, in that case, want to go intimidate some stalacts. We've got some time to kill.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating.
He has a bit of a chip on his
Maybe
shoulder about the
later.
stalacts, huh?
I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
Cute. I do like Verso and Minoko's relationship. I think they're a fun pair. Lune ends up joining the polishing effort. That's funny. Any
I'm
more
sorry.
from you?
I know.
I'm ready.
When the time...
Okay, cool. That seems to be it. Obviously, Noko's no longer around to interact with. Sad times.
I'm mad.
Oh, he's still got his headband on.
Whiskey.
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
What's he mean he's not being Renoir? Interesting. So he's changed as a person over time. I mean, you would, probably, but still.
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
Yep, makes sense.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
He's not grumpy enough.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. He needs to look a bit more cranky.
Ollie's playing Repo.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire.
Oh.
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
Two different whale songs.
We.
Yes. Wee. Back in the day,
The sheer enthusiasm of
there was
Esquier.
nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Of course, Francois also has a lost love.
Ah, I see. And, ooh? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am ooh. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the ooh.
This must have been so silly to voice act.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo, then.
You really get me, Verso.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself.
Shoutouts in anyone in chat feeling a bit wee woo today.
Although
Sound
I'm a
off if
bit
you're feeling
more
wee woo.
than we these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Is he trying to like mess with his hair, but his hand is like 5 times the size of Verso?
And if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
After this meaningful interaction. Oh, we're also level 4 with Esquier. Nice. Does that mean Verso gets any more gradient attacks? Yeah, there we go. All right. I was like, how do we talk to ourselves? How do you build a relationship with yourself? Use Esquier as your therapist. Is what happens. Okay, cool. So we've done that. We don't have any more lost gestrels. Let's talk to the curator for a bit. Because I don't think we have any more... Yeah, we don't have any more resplendent chroma. We have a lot of polished chroma. And I think we need to... We need to open up Lune's weapon options a little bit. Do we have one of these that's a better... Yeah, this is the... The lightning one that's kind of similar to Lighterim. I kind of like this one cycling through the different elements, but it might not be that useful in some situations. All of CL's stuff is level 9 except for her starter weapon, which I don't think we want to use. We need to upgrade this sword ASAP. We also have this now, and we have that now. Double gradient generation while in defensive stance. If stanceless base attack switches to defense. So that's a very defensive-based sword. This is... Allies recover 20% health when you switch Virtuose. And shell above 80%. That's kind of wild, actually. And switch to Virtuose stance when you're below 50. That's kind of cool, and it's a more powerful weapon. But then I think Medallum is still it, and then every burn being applied being doubled, and burn dealing double damage. That's all so valuable. Minoko still only has 2 weapons. And I think I need to spend more time with Minoko figuring out the wheel thing, because obviously there are chains of moves that you could use to get around the wheel and land on Almighty Mask or whatever masks you need to do the next skill, and kind of learn to chain stuff together that way. That's what I'm hoping we will end up doing. I imagine there's a couple more campfire scenes here. We're going to write in the journal as well. I assume Maelle continues to do this, yeah. She writes about Old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. And then... scenes.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when he told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
So we've kind of cleared the air a little bit with Verso now. Alright, that's it. So nothing else to do at camp. We can head to sleep, and I presume we're back to exploring the world map at this stage? Which is good, because there's a couple of places I really want to go. Escape ability unlocked. Swim through coral reefs. Okay, cool. So we can now... Expedition escape. Escape can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Oh, so we can leave from any point in the level? That's actually kind of huge. Oh, that's fun. Great. So where are we right now? We're just like on the other side of Old Lumiere. And SK can make his way through coral now. I'm just looking around to see if there's any, like, merchants and stuff, because sometimes they're on beaches. So now we can break into some areas that we couldn't reach before, for one thing. I kind of want to go back in here real quick, just to see if there's anything we can do from this point. There's no, like, mimes or optional bosses or anything around here that I've seen, but we could continue looking now we're no longer in the situation we were before. And this hasn't, like, opened up or anything yet. And we can get out from anywhere on the flags. Yeah, we can go back to the continent from here. So that's cool. Let's quickly check what the marching order is here, because we have Lune, Verso, Maelle. Yeah, I'm actually going to take Verso and Maelle out so we can use CL and Minoko. Maybe we'll have Lune last in that order, although that's not the order that they act in necessarily. Let's run around to CL for a bit. Can we get back there, or... I don't see a grapple point on the opposite side, so I guess we're kind of stuck in this area once we get here, then. Okay, no worries. I guess we just have to go back. Although, does that over there stitch together now? Because this looks like it actually leads to a different area. Yeah, there's a flag over here, I think. Or a rope or something. Yeah, there's a rope there. Okay, cool. Is there anything back here? Oh, grapple point. Or is that a grapple that takes us up there, maybe? Doesn't look like we can swing to it from here, so... Hello! Because there was definitely a big woman walking around at one point that I'm kind of curious if that's above our pay grade yet, or if that's an enemy we can fight. So everyone has energizing start. I need to rejig Lune's skill, because I'm pretty sure she has some stuff that's better than this now. Okay, we start agile. That deals more damage the less Minoko has. Chevalier Piercing does increased damage and pierces shields. Yeah, okay. We'll try some of this. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a decent attack.
Ready. Here's your card. Careful now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ranged attacks, I remember.
Feel the burn.
I saw your future.
I think they're resistant to dark, but I guess that doesn't matter if they are. What's up, Evil Shadow? I'm doing very well.
Lovely.
Enjoying the heck out of this game, as in previous streams. We can't get over there. Oh, there is a log here that I was just about to miss. 42!
Expedition 42. It's been 2 weeks.
The Vampire
And
Armand.
still no word from Freya or Olivier. They've never missed a check-in before, no matter how exciting their find. Oh, my friends, I hope the end was swift. The grandest exhibit is likely our last, but as Olivier would say, it is also our grandest. I wish you were here, making that joke for the 1000th time. I'm proud of our work. We've pieced together so much. I just wish we had more time. The Gommage is still a few months away. Perhaps I can make one last trek. If you're reading this, my unknown future friend, I hope the information we've gathered helps you find answers. We've done what we could, in the hopes that you will prevail. Tomorrow comes.
So the 58 says Verso and his father Renoir spent years trying to kill the Axons. I think, yeah, we didn't listen to this one. Lune gets it in a cutscene and is like, "What? We have to find the others," and then it switches to Verso and Maelle. So.
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore, but the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an Axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except clearly, something did. Verso and his father Renoir Spent years trying to kill the Axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
It's interesting that we have this, but we have no real idea of who the curator is still. He's just an entity, I guess, in kind of the same way that SK is, I suppose, but it's like... he looks so similar to some of the other mysterious entities that we've found that, like, I'm still not certain what connects them all. He was just at the manor before. But do we not... we can't, like, break something over here that's going to allow us to get up here using this grapple point? Is that something that changes later? I'm curious. Interesting. But we have a log from over there, at least. That's something we didn't have before. Outside of that, though, this seems to have stitched together. Because I don't think this was here. Oh, hello. I don't think this was here before. Oh, there's a paint cage here somewhere. Yeah, I see one of the other keys. Oh, hello. Hi. You right there? I shoot you in the face. Yeah, the crumbling people are just, like, a really interesting conundrum. This one's at least weak to fire.
Feel the burn.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, now he starts on balance. So the wheel is sort of random unless you have a weapon that specifically shifts that around. If we start with Cultist Slashes, it moves on 3. If we start with Chevalier Piercing, it moves on 3. And both of those lead to to Almighty Mask. Nice. Really weak to dark.
Well, well.
So that's good for us.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Foolish move.
Right, yep.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Not looking good.
Interesting when you have to block those. That's something I'm still getting used to.
Feel the burn. Do me in.
I saw your future.
Not looking good. Careful now. Take your shot.
There we go. Anything else going on down here, or just an area where there's an enemy? Oh, hello. Okay, these are all 3 the ones who are weak to fire. And we started Almighty, which is fun. What's our best? I think maybe this. There we go. Minoko can just crush these. What is Shell? Shell is a status that reduces any physical damage you take by, I think, 25%? There we go.
An advantage.
Ooh, new thing for Lune. New toys for Lune. What is this? Redalim. Healing skills generate 1 additional light stain. Generates 1 ice stain at the beginning of each turn. Replay instantly on consuming stains with a healing skill. That sounds quite good, actually. little bit less powerful, but I do wonder if we should spec out Lunae as more of a healing character, considering she doesn't do as high damage as everyone else, but I also want a bit more time with some of these other abilities, like Wildfire. We can swap that out for Immolation, because that deals medium fire damage to all enemies, applies 3 burn the same way Immolation does. And Immolation requires marks to deal 3 burn anyway. Oh wait, no, it's 5 burn if they're marked. Okay, never mind. See, this gains you 4 AP if the target is burning, and then we can do something big, like Crustal Crush, because that deals earth damage. So I want to say maybe we do something like this. Because then that's our key to doing more like Thunderfall or Rock Slide. I still like Mayhem, and I still want the 2 healing skills. But yeah, I wonder if maybe we'll put this in for now. We're generating ice stains, and we can consume those with some of the abilities. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go with that. We also have new wardrobe for Lunae, apparently. Oh, we haven't done the French bob yet. I still think Lunae's original hair is the best. So, we got the paint cage. We have a couple of other directions it seems like we can go. If we don't get stuck on the scenery. Alright, we're going to start by healing because Lunae is a little bit bloodied. And Minoko can just do this. So yeah, he pretty much rocks. I like this guy. And there's a rope here. I'm also looking around for any spaces I could crawl into or anything like that, but this is quite a large area, and a lot of the landscape is kind of... Oh, we're going up through a house now, though. A lot of the landscape is sort of broken apart like this. Is there anything up here that we can get to? Or do we just keep moving? Huge. Oh, handholds. We can climb. I don't think we did this part before. There's items around here, so we definitely haven't been here yet. Hello.
Better stain them.
You've got a different sword. Resistant this time, huh? Caster starts. I think we still want to be doing Cultist Blood. Yeah, that's still a huge skill.
I'd love a dance.
Okay. Don't know that ability very well, apparently. Bring Lunae back.
Sorry, I failed.
Because then she can bring Minoko back if she has enough AP, which she doesn't. In that case, Mayhem. Minoko is sitting this one out. Perilous Parry. +1 AP on parry. Yeah, okay, we have one of those. And we have a foot.
Well, that will help.
And our Picto's upgraded, and then what was that we just collected? Healing Death. On death, the rest of the expedition all recovers. Oh, recovers all health. Not all recovers health. They literally get everything back. Neat. And is this the area that we started at before? There's a flag over there. And there's a gestural merchant. This feels like the area we entered. Yeah. Yeah, we've already seen this guy. Base attack applying 3/4 tail is a really cool sounding weapon for CL. We have a little bit more we can do here. I think we're going to push everybody's stats just a little. I think Minoko still needs more health, but we'll get to that. CL now has 4, so she can buy Card Weaver, which I really want. Because once you're in Twilight, that's huge for, like, groups of enemies. I think we'll rest here, and I think we'll go back to the continent. There's probably more stuff to find here, but I do want to do some exploring on the world map. Have you missed any juicy story bits? Yeah, so we ended up in the center of Old Lumiere. We met with Renoir in front of a mansion that looks very similar to the manor. And it is revealed that Renoir is Verso's father. And he said something about their motives being different, and that he hadn't told the expedition the full story. But then they fought, and we won. Oh, we straight up destroy Coral now. Amazing. So in terms of where we are on the map, where is this? Cool, okay, so we're getting an idea of the shape of the world here, which is really fun. We are going to go to either of these two places, which are the axons. These are the visages. Siren, and I don't know where the third one is, but they said there were 3. It was like on a mountain somewhere that we can't get to. So much left to explore, so many more things to do on the map. But yeah, we are looking for... Okay, the faces over there are creepy looking. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can now go and do. Don't know what that is. Let's fight them. Don't know how many acts there are. I would presume 3. 3-act structure is typical of most contemporary storytelling, but... I mean, I think we'll do this. Dang it, we missed. Oh, and it's a flyer, of course.
Violence, yes.
Heavy. Okay, we hit it with one of them. Good. And doesn't she have something that... No, the other... Minoko has the thing that ignores shields. Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, we'll fight whatever you are.
I see.
Oh, 2 fire orbs. Interesting. Counter. Okay, and this thing's generating shields. All right. Low ice damage gains 4 AP if target is burning, which neither of these are. Well, I think we shoot these then, huh? Okay, it absorbs those. But that guy loses a shield. Nice. And CL is burning, so... Right, okay, so we get burned too.
Feel better.
So Minoko's thing that ignores shields is this one. Yeah. Pretty good, actually.
Foolish move.
Yep. Okay, now we're in Twilight. How do we build Foretell again? I guess we just use this for now because I don't have the skills set up.
Time to bleed.
Watch out, Minoko.
Nice.
Chroma is flowing.
So which one of these consumes ice? Wildfire does, yeah? Nice, full heal.
Lovely feet.
I forgot he says that about the feet. Oh, nice, and we got upgraded weapons too. That's nice. A lot of the enemies on the world map give upgraded weapons, which I think is a good strat if you don't want to spend all of your chroma catalysts, although they don't seem to be shy about giving you those. But the level 10 upgrade is kind of worth it. Obviously, you got to wait until you can access some of those enemies, but you need resplendent chroma catalysts to upgrade to level 10, so you could kind of avoid spending those since they're relatively infrequent right now.
Time for a swim.
What is this area? We've not seen this lighthouse before. Oh! There's a Hexga over there. I actually want to go back and fight the chromatic version of this. There's some big old gestural jars around here. Oh, this is getting back towards the icy area, right? At Minoko's station. So we have been here. Oh, except we're on the other side of it. And there's a gestural beach here? Okay, there's a lot to do, it seems like. I think we're heading to the gestural beach first, though. I smell a swimsuit for Verso! Oh, it's a raft in the middle of here, huh? Interesting. Always up for a beach episode. Oh no. Oh no. It's only up. We're gonna play only up now. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this place? Gestural Ascension. Golgra used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. So the Gestrals who managed to reach the top decided to live there and never come back. The ultimate Gestral ward, huh? Okay. Well, no time like the present. Oh, we got to get on the bin, chat. The bins. Not the bins. Whoop. Okay, yeah, there's no way I was climbing it with that angle. Parkour! What a great way of using some of their, like, assets to do some fun stuff later, though. Okay, I can sort of fall forward onto that. Oh my god, the bed, dude. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. Okay, that you can't grab onto the edge of. Now I know. Alright, we have to be a little bit further up that before we jump. Twitter likes to complain about this, but I had fun. Sure. I do think the parkour stuff in this is pretty funny because the game is not set up to be a platformer, so it kind of takes on the qualities of a rage game for a little bit. Okay, we can jump up onto that like that. It just takes a minute. Now, where are we headed? Oh, grapple point. Nice. That sort of feels like cheating in a parkour section, but I'll take it. Little cheeky climb. There's a giant saw blade here. That's terrifying, actually. I imagine you can do this pretty quickly once you're, like, used to the movement in this game, too. That's nice. No! Oh, okay. Was ready to get real mad there, but we managed it. And this obviously has a hole in it, which is pretty funny. Nice. Oh, this reminds me of Elden Ring. Gotta jump onto a pillar and survive. Rope. Oh my god, there's more. There's so much more. Get on the boat. No, surely. Come on. Ah, oh, boo. Okay, well, we got that far pretty well. Which part of that boat can you grab onto, then? I wonder. Okay, interesting. My hands are sweating so much. Up we go. Yeah, getting over it is the definitely the vibe here. Oh, the hole in the saw there is diabolical, let me tell you. No. Thank you. Get it, CL. This rock over here is doing nothing. How do I get up onto this? Do I grab the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, we're in there. Now there's windmill blade. Which we can mantle onto. Very good. Now we've got to get over there. Nice. Up onto this. Around the outside. Okay, interesting. Oh, I was actually quite generous. And there's a statue of this guy. Do Do I jump up here? Do I climb up that? Where do I go now? Is there a grapple? Oh, there's a grapple point. Nice. This is by far the furthest we've got on anything. Okay. Do we get on the stairs here? I presume we do. Oh no, it's here. We have to go up this. Okay, there's a bust and then a grandfather clock, and then we're on the stairs, and then we're on the other stairs, and oh, that would have been a little rough. It still goes up so much. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. I was like, where do we go now? We're on the accordion. I don't care. I'm taking over this boat and driving it now. We're driving to the top. Yeah, that's so much. No! I knew that was messed up as soon as I did it. Incredible. We'll try once more, but I think after that we'll probably not spend the entire stream doing this. This definitely feels like one of those things to do in your free time instead of do on a stream. Unless it wants to be the entire stream, which it could be, but I do want to make some progress today. We've had plot progress, we want to have a little bit of fun, but the fun I'm having in this game is fighting things. I think we did pretty well getting that far first time. I say first time, like, but by the time we passed our previous best, we got a ton further. And that you just slide off. Okay, cool. We'll come back here later. I don't want to just be doing that for the next hour, so... I do want a swimsuit for Verso, though. There's a Stalact over here. And also a Gestural Merchant. Hello, friend. Ooh, a bun and a ponytail for Verso and Lune. Okay. Ta-ta. And what is your deal? Okay, we can get legs from that guy because we haven't had legs from him yet. Okay, so that puts powerless on those three. And then I think we... wildfire damages everyone. I forgot about that. There we go.
Time to bleed.
Okay, we're in caster stance, but Monoko does not care. 3 slashes.
Energized.
Ready.
Okay, first of all, we're going to shoot you. Bye-bye. Then we focus Foretell on this guy.
Danger!
Alright. That attack's so easy to avoid. Okay, he's switching to ice. Which means we... Is he burning? Okay, we can gain AP if we do this, even if it does absorb.
Look out.
Okay. He kind of does slow-mo moves.
I saw your future.
A bit of violence, yes.
Heavy means we do Cultist Blood again, I think. Nice. Minoko does a lot of damage. Oh, Expedition. Reach level 33! Oh, we must have done that with Verso and Maelle, just like in the background. Okay, so now we have a Brawler's Foot. And Brawlerum fully upgraded. Oh, I can just do this, right?
An advantage.
And Stalum is a brand new weapon for Maelle. Oh, we got some Resplendent Chroma. Oh, how lovely. And Charging Tint. 5% of gradient charge on using an item. Nice. Interesting, just like a little park bench over here. Oh, and you know what? I think this is the path with the glitched bridge. Because I remember seeing those enemies from over the other side of this. Like when we were like climbing up into the air over here. Because this leads back over to where the mountain is, the station. Yeah. Another weapon we won't use. I think at some stage I will try using some of Maelle's other weapons. But not today. So I want to go to Stone Quarry, which is over here. Which is a location we didn't go to last time, but we saw briefly, and then I went and fought Frostivek instead. And then I realized we were probably just going to get sidetracked with a lot of side content instead of progressing the main story. So I think we'll go here now and see what's going on here. It could just be a record, but it does look like it's an area we fully explore.
Unusual.
What happened here?
Oh, and this is a chromatic... not chromatic, like a plain troubadour. Just kind of standing here. Didn't want to kill my friends. I just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I'll never play again. And everyone who doesn't wish to kill. Teach me how to not kill, okay? Teach me how to play. None of us are familiar with your instrument. No. This cannot... That feels like a Nier Automata reference. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. When we see beating Clair Obscur Expedition 33 with every weapon A to Z each character, I at least want to try and do... I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I at least want to try and do a Maelle-only run. Don't get hit when I play some wrong notes, but do get hit when I play the right notes. Okay.
I'm waiting. Try me.
Okay, interesting. So we just got to get hit by the green ones and parry the other ones.
Try me.
Take your shot.
Not today.
Nice. That works.
Try me.
Take your shot. Take your shot.
I'm waiting.
Take your shot.
Try me. Try me.
Nope. Oh, the whole thing restarts? Or do we start from phase 3?
Try me.
Okay, third phase. Cool.
I'm waiting.
Take your shot. Take your shot.
Not today. Not today.
Okay, that works.
Not today.
Nice. We did all 3. Pretty good. And CL gets XP for that. It worked. Cool. Wait. I have this to prove my gratitude. Oh, a higher level healing parry. Nice. The 48?
48. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty.
Dang it, Fournier.
I, Vincent Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
I feel like that works extra with like the mournful trombone playing in the background, or French horn or whatever it would be playing in the background. Anything else around here? No, I guess not. Does this guy say anything else? You're here again, would you like to hear me play? Why were you so upset earlier? Before you helped me practice, the silence frightened me. All I could hear was a screaming void of nothingness. But now you can hear creation. Every friend around the world, all in tune. We're expected to kill the mistress's enemies, those who seek Chroma. Why? To deny them? I do not know more than this. Okay, cool. So maybe we can come back to him later with something else, but for now, I guess we do have the 48 flag here. Maelle's level 33, there we go. She gets some health. And Minoko needs health as well. CL, I think, just needs more attack power. And maybe more luck, but I'm not really doing luck builds here, and we're getting luck from Pictos anyway, so... Anyone got skills we can learn? No, doesn't look like it. Minoko's thing is a special case. Alright. Well, I wanted to add one of CL's skills... I think Phantom Blade is the good break skill. I think Sealed Fate, I think we're going to swap for Spectral Sweep, and we're going to use that when we're in Twilight mode. But then Card Weaver we'll figure out later. Dark Cleansing cleanses an ally of status effects and propagates the target's buff to all allies. Interesting. Yeah, I think we'll put Spectral Sweep on here as our high AP skill. And then we'll figure that out later. Let's rest here as well, because we can heal Minoko. Back to the continent. Okay, so that area was not, like, huge or anything. It wasn't another Yellow Harvest, which is what I was curious if it would be. Frostovec is still up there. We can't really take it on right now, unless I want to spend a bunch of time learning to parry it. There's also some other places we can go around here, like there's beaches and stuff that I haven't been to yet. I'm going to ignore those guys because I've already fought them. Okay, that's terrifying. Anything with a face is just going to be terrifying regardless, I think. But this is... Give me your feet! I mean, yeah.
Minoko,
Okay, that's just a parry then, huh?
take your shot.
Alright. Interesting. I do not like it. I think we're going to go in with a slightly different team here. Much as I like using this group. Oh god, where am I? Okay, Stone Quarry. Cool. Just checking. I think we're going to put Verso and Maelle back in. I think maybe we put these three in as like our full damage dealers, you know? Because CL has some pretty broken abilities. Maelle is an absolute powerhouse. And Verso is set up to be a bit more ridiculous now. So presuming we get to attack this time, maybe we can do something here. Gross Tet! You don't like the fact that it blinks? Yeah, me neither. Especially if we get counters. Yes, please.
Careful now.
Okay, it does a lot of bounces, is what I'm learning. Okay, great.
Finesse and precision.
Oh, that's a lot of health, though. That is a lot of health. Oh, and that's so many bounces! Come on, that's like 10 bounces. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're going to fight this thing. Yeah, that's not enough damage that we're doing yet. Like, we need to be doing damage cap on each attack minimum, I think, and then frankly after that I think we'd still have a very, very long fight ahead of us. So maybe we head back to the rest of the map. Especially since we can now get to some of the areas we couldn't before, like this one.
Oh,
For
lovely.
some Color of Lumina. What is this? Have we been here? Boat graveyard, huh? Interesting. Oh. Less interesting, but Alicia's birthday party. Huh, okay. Right, yep. Seeing what the deal is there. So, as far as the corals around here, can we just barrel through this and go back to the first area? Because there's at least one spot down here that I think there's a boss that I never ended up fighting. And there's some places that I just didn't go. Like, we went to Lost Woods, we didn't figure out what that cave there was. We haven't been to the Gestural Arena there or there. We didn't fight any of the guys on Dark Shores. I want to go back to Stonewave Cliff's cave as well, because then we can fight Chromatic Hexger, which I think we should be able to beat now. Just in terms of, like, the level we're at. There's also the other Gestural Beach with the 20 life volleyball challenge that I didn't beat in the end. But that's another one that I might do, like, off stream or something, maybe. So does it save the party that I just picked out? No. Okay, cool. So we're going to take Luna and Minoko out. Set them up that way. We've done the paint cage here, so I'm pretty sure the only thing to do is the boss fight. And collect whatever items are around there. Look how melancholy the music is here. Sort of unusual. Because, yeah, there's a an expedition log there. Right, what's your deal? Remember me? Do I have a favorite team setup? It's probably these three, although I do like Lune a lot, so...
Take down their shields.
Yeah, this is going to be easy. Because this thing just keeps generating shields. And it's got powerful crystal, apparently. Which does seem to be part of it. The one thing that kind of bugs me occasionally about these fights is when there are elements that you can shoot where it doesn't show up with the extra red bit on the crosshair that implies you can shoot things. So our whole deal with Verso now is just try and get perfection up a little higher. Because then I can get to B, and then I can still do Assault 0.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We can focus Foretell. And with Maelle, we can still Flurry Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Nice.
Careful now.
Okay. Oh, and that slowed us. Interesting. Alright, strange power emanates from the crystal. So maybe we have to shoot it. We at least mark so we can do a bit more damage.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, the crystal starts to crack. Oh, interesting.
Really need it. Good stuff.
Wonder if that means we're just building up enough break.
I saw your future.
Okay, now it powers up. Right. We need to breaking rules.
Down their shields.
Even though it's not doing much because we're not in virtuose stance.
Not impressed.
Okay, it's building shield again, right? Draw strength from the crystal.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. We're not doing any damage right now. Right, okay, so yeah, you need to, once it gets red, you need to shoot the crystal until it turns a different color. Okay, cool. Right, now we're in Twilight. We need to focus Foretell to get 10.
I'm ready.
And I think you need to Swift Stride so you can get back in Virtuose. Okay, interesting. It spends its entire turn doing that again. Now we're in S rank, which is when Verso does the big damage. And to be fair, we could have just used Perfect Break, but we would need a bit more. Oh, Radiant Slash can break, but I don't think we're close enough to breaking.
Verso, dodge.
That's all, like, visual. Interesting. So there weren't really any audible cues for that. So this applies 1 Foretell per hit. Which gets it all the way up to 20, which is max Foretell. I think I am going to have to revive Verso for this. Or I would prefer to. But you know what? Never mind. Let's per se it. There we go. Nice. A lot of XP. Not a huge amount, but some. Energizing Revive and 50% less damage but can't be healed. Okay, so upgraded versions of Pictos we already have. And an exit that leads somewhere else. Unless that's just back to the world map from a different point. Well, we also now get access to this.
Oh, wow.
50% increased damage if exhausted. Oh, interesting.
Constantine, theoretically of the 54th.
Theoretically.
We're born into a social contract, the terms of which are preset. We can neither negotiate nor decline. Our very first breath, that first wail as an infant, was deemed our consent. Before we can speak, before we even understand what it is that we're born into, we're bound. Lumiere operates a certain way. It favours a certain group and a certain outcome. And if you question the Council, well, the Council's going to question you. Push too hard to change things, and you just might end up on the next expedition. So, nothing ever changes. They just send us out to die, dissenters, and the status quo continues. At least out here, I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't bear the others any ill will. They have good intentions. But I'm not here for the painters. I'm here to build a new Lumiere.
Interesting. So obviously we're learning that not all is well in Lumiere, but given their circumstances, who can blame them, right? I do like the fact that they've used some of the houses just as barriers in the scenery every so often. I think it's pretty fun. So where does this lead, if anywhere? Does this take us through to the area that I thought we had to fly to with Esquier? Or is this... Yeah, it just leads back out to the world map. We still don't have any means of destroying these barriers, right? Yeah, we still don't know what those do. Okay, that's fair. Cool, well, we beat that. That's fun.
Time for a swim.
Also, is it me or is Esquier really bloody looking right now? Is that a representation of the fact that our team is looking a little the worse for wear? So I want to go down to this place, the Meadows, as well, because I think there's more stuff here. I think I saw somebody doing something here that I just didn't get around to. We're going to go to camp first, so I can rest. To remind us, Gustav and his sister had beef over politics in the expeditions. Yeah, I mean, there's still that element of despair, desperation, and political maneuvering that comes as part of all of this.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm ready. When the time.
Yeah, we don't have too much else to do at camp. We can maybe upgrade a weapon, because we've got some more catalyst. So obviously we want to think about upgrading Maelle, but also Dualiso is really good. So I think we'll upgrade this. Krularam is now level 10. And Abyssaram is level 10 as well. We've now got a lot of weapons. Yeah, I think Dualiso is probably the best one we have right now, because it just allows us to do so much stuff. Like with the Pictos we have set up, base attack is huge. And I think a lot of the time it's just about getting Verso to S rank before he does anything else, which makes a lot of sense to me. Right. So let's hop into this, because I don't think we actually went here. I think maybe we took a look before. Oh no, this is that. So I saw somewhere around the starting area there was like an enemy that a few people fought that I just didn't ever find. I'm not sure where that is now. It was once people had access to Esquier and could swim. But I don't know where the actual fight is. Maybe it's over here somewhere or something? I know that the jar is there. And that looks like the mansion that just moved from Old Lumiere, and now it's like here for some reason. Curious about that.
Swim's done.
So we can go here. And obviously this now has the bridge that takes us to the other part of this. Excuse me, folks. Over this way. We spoke to you? Yeah, we got all of that. This area. Redwoods. We've not been there. And that's a pretty early area, it looks like. Yeah, we'd never uncovered that before. Huh. It says danger, but I want to try it. The Avest Cave said danger as well. So maybe this is the area I've seen, because it was definitely a woods-based thing. What are this? An odd-looking fountain. Chroma swells inside. Pour in 5,000 chroma? Okay. Must mines created by man be considered false? Many have pondered this question. Most have understood its complexity, but alas, not all. Long had they thought the answer obvious, but the more they pondered, the more it consumed them whole.
What is this? A cryptic story dispenser.
Actually, I found it quite interesting. Could we try it again?
I mean, I've got the money. 10,000 chroma, okay. Grief is not a burden that needs to be carried alone. Still, it has broken the minds of many with profound consequences. $25,000 chroma. We're not doing anything else with it right now. Such a beautiful painting tainted by suffering, would that they could go back to those days. In the face of countless trials, families reunite and they overcome. Okay, that's just going to take more and more chroma, I guess. And I don't have any more right now. Okay, yeah, we don't have enough chroma. Alright, well, good to know that's here. I'm not sure why this is dangerous. But maybe that's going to just be something we pour money into and later it becomes a boss fight or something. Danger, bankruptcy. Very good. It all feels very gestural, doesn't it? Okay, so on this side we have Gestural Beach. Oh, there was something here, wasn't there? I've not been to this bit yet. Oh, wait, no, this is Yellow Harvest. We have been here. Yeah. Yeah, we've been here. So the gestural icon on the map there, is that just for the beach? Yeah, I don't seem to be able to do anything else around. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Is there a guide right there? There's like a little pile of boxes and stuff. Oh, okay, we have Color of Lumina there. But there's not a gestural here.
Time for swim.
But that icon is not next to the gestural beaches. So I'm like, what does that mean? Curious. We haven't been to the hidden gestural arena yet. We need to go here. We need to see what's up here. Because we did the arena at the village once as part of the plot. Anything else around here, or do we just go in? Oh, hey. Okay, hello. Oh, Matthew the Colossus is here? Okay, they're all saying the same thing. It's a little bit creepy. Top secret gestural fight club. Show us what you got. I think we know who will fight. Sure. Good choice, he's the weakest.
finesse and precision.
Yeah, I thought so. Nuclear Child wins again. Auto Rush. Huh, okay. And also Last Stand Critical. Oh, are these all like pictos that work when you're like playing solo? Oh, it took you 3 hits. Yeah, gain rush if fighting alone. This is all like dueling based stuff. So if we set Maelle up with some of this, we already had auto rush. But like if we put accelerating last stand, last stand critical, 100% critical chance is huge. You did this back in Act 1? Yeah, I figured it. This was Act 1 stuff. Okay, you're basically dead. Nice. Protecting last stand gains shell if fighting alone.
Okay.
This guy looks ridiculous. Oh. Just wasn't ready for that one, I guess. Okay, he at least takes a little damage. And he will continue to take damage. Oh yeah.
Precise strike.
Nice. Pictos are really useful if you're by yourself when your allies die. Yeah, that makes sense. Managed to beat everyone here. Solo fighter, 50% more damage if fighting alone. Nice. Empowering last stand, powerful if you're fighting alone. Okay, cool. Is there anything else we can get here, though?
Okay.
No, okay, cool. Just those. Okay, so, question for those of you who played this game. I saw an enemy that was something like a sapling. It was like giant sapling or something like that. Where is that? Where do I find that? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen people fight that in Act 1, and I don't know where it is. I've like always skipped over it because I didn't want to get spoiled for something, but then I also skipped over the part where they showed exactly where that was. Okay, so it's this cavern. Do I get there from the sea then? Because I don't seem to be able to get there from land. Is it meant to be a place that you access from the water? I'm getting that impression. Oh, hang on. Can I get in here? No? Okay. I thought that might be what the gestural thing was. Never mind. Oh, this. Right, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't get here from up there on the mountain. So it's this. Cool. Okay, great. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. I should have investigated that more thoroughly last time. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be a pretty easy fight if it's an Act 1 fight, but some of the stuff you can get to in Act 1 definitely kicks your butt, so who knows. Alright, Verso, show us what you got. Ooh, I see items. I see a lamp. And there's a couple of spots here. Oh. Ah, this is the lad. And there's a Stargate, I guess? Hello.
It's an ambush.
Oh, I wasn't sure where the threshold was to pocket sand it. Never mind. This is the one I wanted to fight. Oh, the walls are moving. I see.
Maelle.
Interesting. Yeah, we can manage this. So we have no flurry. Rain of Fire seems like it'll hurt this thing. Thought so. And 20 burn is going to do a lot to it in the meantime. Shields itself, huh?
Let's carve a path.
Well, I attacked twice, so I can get rid of some of these shields. And then I can mark it for whatever anybody does next. Especially if it means doing this.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Nice. We could Mezzo Forte, but I think honestly we'll deal a pretty decent amount of damage on our own. Take us home, Verso. Solidifying. +2 shields when the character's health falls below 50%. Right, so we could have had that so much sooner. Okay, so the walls closing in just stopped now, I guess? What is behind this? Ah, a rope. Hopefully this takes us to whatever the bait item was. Because I am curious. There it is.
Nice.
And an expedition log. We love to see it. 45.
Cassandra, 45th. Oh shit, they were all crushed. If Timothée hadn't pushed me out of the way.
Timothée Chalamet?
But both my legs are crushed.
He was on this expedition?
And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this game, and everyone inside will crush you.
About that, Cassandra. Sorry to say. So this is the way we came up. We go up here. And does that drop us back down at the entrance? Well, since CL's already gone, so... Huh, okay. Right. Yep. About that. I like the fact that there is still a way you can leave if you just didn't want to fight the thing. Okay, we've done that now. Glad we did that. GG's all round. Didn't really get to learn its attacks, but... Oh, look at this big smiley lad. Solidifying is one of your faves? Yeah. I can see that being useful. There's a couple of others I've got that interact with shields now, and I'm like, I didn't realize that shields were a thing we could have. That just seemed like Neveron stuff to me. We're going to put healing counter on Maelle. And we're going to edit the luminas so that she can have... which one is it that she had just a second ago? Like energizing parry or one of those? Okay, yeah, he does have attack lifesteal. Good. Critical moment, cleansing tint. Axos now. That's where we're at in the story, yes. I don't think we're going to go and do that quite yet. Energizing starts. We'll change accelerating last stand. We'll put solidifying on, and we'll put I think fueling break would be ridiculous. I think there's some of these we're just going to have to put on so we can learn them and just fight, like, easy enemies at some stage. Like, just go back to one of the early areas and just do, like, fight, 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 so we have all of these available and unlock all of them. I think we'll put Solo Fighter on here for now, but again, that's just so we can learn it later. There's one here that I wanted to add, which was Versatile, because we free aim a lot and then just do base attacks. So combo attack is just Verso now. That's just what he does. How much do any of these cost? Like, combo attack is a 10. I do kind of wish that it told you on these how much the Lumina costs. Even though they're pretty easy to find here. Yeah, it's 10, 15, 10. So they're all pretty good to have equipped, to be honest. I think there's a couple of that we just want to add with Color of Lumina. Like if we go to camp and we just dump our points into Verso so we can have those. Why then everyone's trying to prevent people from gaining access to Chroma. Chroma seems to just be like mana, basically. Like they don't want people to become too powerful, I guess. Let's get Verso up to 70, and then let's add a couple to each of the others. We still don't have the last Shape of Health, and I wonder if I've just missed that somewhere. In like an optional fight. But now Verso's Luminas can include Versatile. Feels like it was made for him. I mean, rewarding Mark could be huge, considering that he's got marking shots. It's only once per turn, but... yeah, there's at least one of these that I saw here that's like, we should really put that on. But I feel like most of the ones down here we already have. Augmented aim might be it, because he free aims so much. So we'll swap that out for attack lifesteal. But then we'll try and free up attack lifesteal later. Honestly, augmented first strike probably isn't worth that much, but... roulette might be kind of ridiculous. Recovering 50% health on killing an enemy is also kind of huge. But I kind of want to build towards getting attack lifesteal back, because he's doing base attack all the time. Gunner Verso could just be, like, absurd. Right, what can we fight? What's a good thing for us to fight? Sprong is over there. Open the map. Where do we go? Oh, Chromatic Jar. Let's go fight Chromatic Jar. Because that one I'll probably have to relearn some of the parries just so I can stay alive for a round, but then I think we're going to have a lot of fun fighting Chromatic Jar.
Swim.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go to camp and then return so I have a save point here. We don't have to swim back from that cave over and over again. And then we will try fighting Chromatic Jar again. Pop friends! Let's boogie.
Please survive.
Okay, I'm keeping track of how many times stuff like that hits. Because this feels like a tough fight, especially when it's pretty resistant physically, but I think we can do it.
Your number yet?
Okay, this is... yeah, yep. Nice. Alright. This is the one where I need to remember the sequences of jumps and then hits, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just need to remember to, like, internalize the parries and counters. But I think we can do this. Yeah, definitely still tough.
Careful now.
Because attacks like that, we can easily get like 6,000 damage off. So yeah, on this one he's also weak to lightning, which Verso now does. He does 2 hits, and then he shoots him 5 times again. Or 4 times, because I don't know how to aim. And that's huge. And then if we rain of fire...
Rain. Ready?
He's also weak to fire.
Here's your card.
Resistant to light, though, which makes sense. And then he's got 1 more after that, right? Okay, well, we've got him up to break point at this stage, so as long as I stay alive, that's going to be pretty straightforward. Because, yeah, it's like... That one's like a parry first and then a jump. And then another jump and then 2 parries. And I'm like... I can't always get that dexterity in my head. But yeah, Verso is like... cracked at this fight. I think, honestly, just for the sake of it doing more damage, we could probably switch Maelle away from Medallum to... Like, if critical hits apply burn, base attack applies 2 burn. Like, we could... apply burn on self on turn starts. I don't like that. 10% damage increase for each self-burn stack. But then you have to be managing your health constantly? Nah. I mean, you could probably get rid of that if you... just have her, like, heal on hit, but still. Yeah, I think we need something here that is going to mean Maelle does damage type other than physical. Because Verso's doing lightning damage. Ciel's doing dark, which this thing is. Like, Ciel's attacks are all basically light or dark. This has ice, but... Yeah, I think honestly that should be fine. Once again, just got to remember to parry this stuff right. That's huge.
Ready to strike.
Yeah. And then we attack. And then it's basically within breaking range now anyway, so we might as well do this and stun it.
Let's spill some ink.
So now we'll do more damage.
Precise strike.
Although it's resistant to... I guess per se does physical by default, huh? Didn't really think of that. Or is it resistant when it's doing... Get wrecked. Okay, and that almost puts it within breaking range again. And we have perfect break.
Let's spill some ink.
Interesting. Yeah, so this all just does physical damage anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. Didn't really consider that.
Doing
Medium physical... Yeah, okay, we need to just get in Twilight, I think. So Verso is just going to do his usual thing. Attack once.
Let's carve a path.
And then play immediately. I don't know if that gets us within breaking range again, but we'll try it. No, I guess not. Okay, never mind.
Look out.
Okay.
Finesse and grace.
I need to get better at parrying that first move, but that was honestly not too bad. Let's bring Verso back first.
Born once more.
Nice. So yeah, we'll shoot once. Go in with a base attack. We'll break it.
Radiance awaits.
And then we'll have Maelle bring Seal back, I think.
I'm back.
Sure you are. Oh, you have Twilight still. Oh, that's actually quite nice.
Ready to parry. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Dang it, dude.
Blades sharpened.
Well, we can at least break it. This thing being resistant to physical kind of sucks, though. Yeah, bring Verso back real quick.
Here we go again.
Okay. And that's like more than half of its maximum damage. Alright, dude. Verso plays immediately. Oh, fancy that. Verso's just ideally set up to take this guy down. For once, Maelle is not the strongest character on the team.
Can't do this yet.
Does this use weapon element? It does.
Here we go.
Yeah! Okay, that was good. That felt good. Jarum. Fun. And 2 resplendent chroma catalysts. I like it. Well, didn't exactly cover myself in glory, but we managed it, and I definitely like this Verso. So this thing is the first level 13 weapon we have. Switch to Virtuoso Stance on counter is cool if we could parry everything. And apply 5 burn on counterattack. Wild. Yeah, so that's very much the weapon you equip if you can parry stuff. But hey, more resplendent chroma catalysts. And we did the fight. Yeah, that one combo it has that has the 2 jumps in it, that's a really rough combo. Can we get up here? Doesn't really seem like we can. There's some stuff walking around on this beach, but I sort of don't know what we can get to of this. Okay, you're just not there, apparently. Can I fight you? Thank you. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know if we can get up to this big structure that's over here. Well, these things we can just shoot there, so that's good. You we can shoot there, which we maybe should have done before the other one, but never mind. Let's not worry about it. Let's keep shooting.
Maximum damage.
Let the shooting begin. He just gets 9 AP every turn now. Fully broken build. I like that a great deal. It's going to be absolutely awful when we come across anything that's heals on lightning damage. And healing an ally also give 2 AP. Nice. Nice. So there's this also.
An advantage.
More color of Lumina. But yeah, it seems like we can't get up to that until we can somehow climb these cliffs or fly up there or something. Because yeah, that's very much a red portal right there. That's like, nah, not right now. Don't be doing that right now. Okay. The painting workshop is there. The gestural beach over there is the volleyball one. We haven't been here yet, but I don't know if we can go there. But then there's all this coral and stuff around. Like, there's got to be bits and pieces. Some more, like, funky enemies that we can fight. We know we can't get in there because we have to fight the big stone face. The Blemmy. Verso solos. Yeah, Verso and Maelle are both, like, pretty solid right now. Wait, we can get over here? What did you just say? Excuse you? Oh, there's guys here. Hello. I don't think any of these have feet I can take. But I guess we'll find out.
Let's carve a path.
I don't think we've fought a Lancer with Minoko yet. Okay, you're resistant to that. We're just going to gang up on you right now, I think. Nice, that's a full 9. Absolutely ridiculous.
Not looking good. Finesse and precision.
What was that about not looking good? Hello? I mean, Maelle took 400 damage at some point, and now she's like, I'm not great! Blade's Graveyard. Is this going to be an... Oh, it's another record. Or another, like... Another cosmetic, another little collectible. Reverence. Nice. I do like there's a variety of locations. Like, not everything has to be a big winding dungeon, but I really want to sink my teeth into some of the fights and stuff here. Let's swap Minoko in just so we can maybe gain some feet. Because we've not been back to the earliest areas with Minoko to fight some of the starting enemies. This thing has feet, that thing has feet, that one we already have.
Ready to strike.
Absolutely huge.
Finesse and precision.
Enjoy your feet. So we have Lance Learfoot. And we have Galtfoot. What does that mean for us? We have Brawler Bash. Medium physical damage, 3 hits can break. Chevalier Ice. High ice damage to all enemies, 3 hits, applies slow. Single low target physical damage, that's his marking skill, okay. Lancelier Impale. Low single target ice damage, 1 hit, slows target for 3 turns. And then Brasilar Smash. Medium single target fire damage, burn. Okay, I think we'll stick with what we got for now, but... I think at this point, Verso, Maelle, CL is my favorite group, but frankly, Lune and Minoko still hold their own. Like, it's... Like everything else in this game, there is still... such a hard decision to be made when picking anything, because all of it is good. So we've been to Boat Graveyards. We still can't get there. Or over here. There's another face in the floor. And now we've seen that stone head guy. I'm like, what does it mean? Get me through this coral. So curious what that serpent in the sky actually is like to fight. I imagine that's an optional boss fight that's going to absolutely destroy me later. Can we get in here? Well, there is a beach, but doesn't seem like it's possible for us to get in there. So that's... Oh, and it's a red gate anyway, okay. So that's probably another, like, fly in there once we have the airship. That we can get to. So curious what that is. It feels like we are building to a point where anything out on the world map is going to absolutely wipe the floor with us because we can't break the damage cap yet. So I'm curious just to find the stuff that takes us to that point, you know? Oh, this looks like a chromatic, one of those guys. So once again, gonna go to camp real quick just to save. We'll sleep immediately so that we can... Is Maelle still hurt? Maybe should have rested. But then we can use a... Oh no, Maelle's fine. There's a log over here. 43!
Expedition 43. Sabine. That damn snake destroyed all our submarines in a matter of minutes. And now we're stuck with no equipment, no food, no water, nothing. No way to get off this island, and no way to kill that bloody serpent. Putain, the painters must be laughing. Diverting the resources of the entire engineering and defense divisions to construct those subs. And mad, all the people who trusted our vision and volunteered their lives. If we die stranded on this tiny island after everything we went through to get here, my ghost will haunt her blasted monolith and this island and that stupid snake for all time. Merde!
I do like how with every expedition it's like, we're trying submarines, we're trying a giant Ferris wheel, we stole the airships. Like, they've got all of these different, like, methods. Like, everyone's trying something new. It's like... Everything in human ingenuity is being pooled just to go after this one objective, and it's kind of wild, actually. Hello! Oh, we didn't get the first strike. This is going to go badly for me. Chromatic Reaper Cultist. Okay, so that's not great for Minoko. So, in the meantime... we can at least do this. Right, okay. Interesting.
Still need your help. Let's start.
Oh well.
Now we get a counter.
Not impressed.
Oh, we were so close.
Cut him down.
Never mind. Let's bring Minoko back as well. He's got some blight to get rid of. But this can break.
Precision.
If it lands, which thankfully it did. Okay, so we're really just stuck with doing ranged attacks to this, huh? Fortunately, it's weak to dark. Yeah, we need Maelle to heal Verso, because Verso's just going to have, like, huge amounts.
Did I die again?
Yeah, okay. I see the problem here. Every time it revives us, we have less health.
Ready to parry.
Absolutely no problem parrying that for once. So every round we do here, we just hit the revive. And I think we'll try this. Because it's not like a melee attack, I feel like. Oh, I guess it's technically counts.
Your turn.
Let's start.
We can't really get rid of... Unless... No, okay. I was wondering if she had the,
Get ready.
the Pictos that cures statuses when you heal something, but I guess not.
You're outmatched.
Well, I guess we're doing it this way. We have Stalag punches, which can break if it hits, and has 4 chances to hit, so I mean... And none of it hit, fair enough.
Your turn to shine.
And then you have to parry all of those, wow. Well, this I think we all win just by... sheer amount of revives we can pull off. And he has 1 health. Absurd. And now we have no revives left. I don't think Minoko can revive.
Please survive.
Alright, so he's dead. Maelle gets 1 shot. Yeah, fair enough.
Let's dance. On me.
And now we don't get to parry that.
Let's dance. Ready to parry. Let's dance. On me.
Okay.
Blades sharp.
We could honestly outlast this just based on burn. But I want to go again and do this better. Now I know what we're up against. We're going to change up our strategy here. Because if we make everybody like Verso... we can absolutely take this thing down, no problem. So what I'm actually going to do... we can have augmented aim. And... we'll swap Sweet Kill for Versatile. Honestly, Rewarding Mark should be fine. We'll swap energizing break for marking shots. A lot of the free aim stuff we've already got here, so this isn't changing too much. Honestly, healing mark would also be pretty good. But then Verso gets a lot of AP on base attack, which the others aren't going to get, but that should be okay. Where is my cursor here? Oh, there we go. So give augmented aim, burning shots. We've got breaking shots already here. We need marking shots. Honestly, I think we could manage with this. We'll take Sweet Kill off and give him versatile. And we just change up the way we do this. Plus, I think I know better how to counter, and we can get first strike.
Ready to carry.
Just try it.
Your turn to dance.
Kind of missed the opportunity to get an early counter, but never mind. Okay, that time he actually hit, which means he gets another turn. Alright, shame. No worries.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Nice. That's the stuff right there. Yeah. Now you're talking. Amazing. It got to do 2 attacks and we beat it. Blowdam. And 2 Resplendent Chroma. Nice. Alright. That was a difficult fight that turned into an easy one. I like it. Okay, let's go back to editing our Luminers and we can give back the stuff that Maelle had a second ago, because Sweet Kill is probably pretty good. I want to give... Which one was it? Honestly, marking shots is not that bad. Accelerating heal's also quite good. I kind of want to get auto rush. We're not doing base attack as much, so that opens up auto rush for us. Yeah. Maelle just needs to be acting all the time. Sure. Again, we'll do a full edit on our Pictos at some stage, but very happy we got that done. I think there are probably some other enemies out there that are like that, where
Time for swim.
if you set up yourself a specific way, if you set your characters up to do a specific type of damage, then they're like trivial. But if you want to fight them like a more conventional way, it's not going to go as well for you. That's kind of neat, gameplay design-wise. So our goals are up here, but then there's still so much left to do around there. Well, I'm going to head my way up towards the Axons so that we can resume that on the next stream and kind of follow the story from there. But I think in the meantime, that is probably where we're going to wrap up the stream for today. And I might go back to the Gestural Beach and do that parkour challenge, but do that, like, between streams. Or we might just do that as a separate stream another time. We still got, like, the painting workshops here. I'm not certain how to do that. We still got Sprong over there. I think we probably need to do more damage before we can really fight that. I think we need to be going over here somewhere. Sprong is so ridiculous looking. And I really want to fight it. I also love how much color is in the oceans, too. Like, not only did they make the water look incredible, they made looking at the water look incredible. This is a red gate, right? Falling leaves, okay. We've been to that one already? No, we haven't been in there.
Let us get wet.
And Redwoods is the one that's got the pool that we just have to keep throwing chroma into. This is another jar. A couple of other guys. We'll fight these guys real quick. See if they've got any feet we can have. Oh, what are you?
Maximum damage.
Kill this thing immediately. I'm not sure I want Minoko to turn into whatever this is. Resist physical. Still takes a ton of damage. And now we want something that's not physical or dark or light. So, static punches.
Careful now.
Okay, that thing does a shorter combo than the other jar does. Okay, so what the heck was that thing with the flower crown and the mask? Moissonneurs. Frightening. Critical vulnerability, 25% increased critical chance on defenseless enemies. Ooh, debuff and profit. Love that.
I am speed. Let us get wet.
Further north. Visages. I assume that's the one we saw with all the faces. Hence the name, right? Because we ended up on that beach there. But there's a few other beaches we could visit in the meantime. What's causing Verso to play again when he base attacks? Yeah, he has a weapon called Dualiso, which you get... I forget which fight you get it from. It's one of the story fights, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, like it makes him attack twice. If you base attack, he immediately plays again. And so we set him up with all of the stuff that allows him to, like, free aim a whole bunch and then play again, and that gets his rank up to, like, S so quickly. Within, like, a couple of turns, pretty much. Oh, it's from Duelist. Yeah. So, once you get through Forgotten Battlefield, you get that weapon. See, the problem is now I feel like I can't take Minoko out of the party because there's so many good enemies for him to, like, steal their feet.
You're outmatched.
So this guy... immediately going down. Because now we just have full AP again. And now we have 7 more AP. And now we're halfway through A rank and we can attack again. And now Maelle can kill it. Cool. Looking forward to finding out what that enemy is. That's the first time we fought a Potier with Monaco. Or Monoko, rather. And a Bouche Clear. Is that something about a mouth? Oh, more faces. I see. Wait a second. 2 mimes? For the price of 1? No way, dude. Alright, we're gonna fight this and then that's the stream over. We need the hair. The mimes are all that matter. Oh, and there's a gestural over here too. Twins, Basil! Twins!
Let's carve a path.
Well, about that.
Ready to strike.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, I want to have something that does high break damage. But I think Flurry Fury is probably our best shot for now.
This and precision.
And Stalag Punches deals high break damage, so we can get a decent round in here.
Careful now.
Okay, we didn't get to counter, which would have been the best break damage, but... Monoko can do it, though.
Let's spill some ink.
Does it take break damage if it's got shields already? No, I guess not. Okay, so we probably need to take out the shields first next time. Good to know. Let's Mezzo Forte. Which did not get us all the AP I wanted because I goofed that up, but... So now we have 5 AP back. Question is, can we get it within break range from here? Probably not. So we'll just do the same thing again. Okay, Minoko's going to make sure that this thing is within breaking range. And now we get Hammer.
Just try it.
Dang it. These things are powerful, I guess. Monoko is the good counterer today. Okay, we don't have enough for Flurry Fury. So it's probably just worth Mezzo Forteing again. Just so we stay in Virtuose.
What lucky feet.
Can he take the Mime's feat? I don't think he can. Okay, now it's definitely within break range.
Ready to parry.
Okay, that's huge damage through something that is shielded.
Blades sharp.
Cool, you're getting flurried.
Finesse and precision.
Dang it. Activated my
A
shields.
bit of violence, yes.
Okay, break damage on you. And Maelle has enough to hopefully deal a couple of strong hits. There we go.
It likes you.
Nice. Very good. Mimes are the enemies that you have to parry, though. It's the only way this gets done.
Yes.
I think in this case we're probably going to revive Verso, though.
Almost lost you.
Nice. Can we Radiant Slash the other one now? Hello? Can I select target, please? There we go. Okay, Radiant Slash you. Oh, it's all enemies. Weird. Now you're talking. Oh, we're getting so many gradient charges. I love it. Agile. We don't have cultist slashes. Chevalier piercing. Good work.
Minoko, get ready.
He didn't get ready in time.
Bring it on. Cut him down.
Okay, Verso. Time to go again. Okay, he actually does a lot of damage to those. And then we can just bring Minoko back. He can do so much in a turn. I love it. Okay, per se it is. One down.
Please survive.
Nice. Huge. We're at S rank.
Ready to strike.
Striker. High physical damage can break.
Witness your head.
Nice. I love that. Amazing. Very, very good. Voluminous hair for Lune and Ciel, it looks like. Amazing. Verso is good at the fighting, yes. Oh, look at that hair. Voluminous. Yeah, I think we've had this hair on Ciel for a little while. We'll change her to voluminous. Again, I feel like the only hair that suits Lune for me is this hair and then having a beret on it. I think the bobs are pretty good. I think the gestural hair is actually great. But yeah, I feel like Ciel is the one who's going to be changing up her look a lot, I feel. Alright, let's talk to this gestural real quick. Oh, it's a lost gestural. Oh, great. That means we get gestural hair for another character. Who could it be? Who could it be? Wig snatched. Basically, yeah. Sastro. Speaking of Ciel's hair. Now wait a second. Hear me out. And not in that way. Like the actual troll doll hair though? What if? Gestural team. And also Verso is here. I got the bun hair for him today. Has kind of a Ronin vibe to it. Oh, ha ha! The Frenchman is here. Yeah, I do feel like Verso's hair is also gonna suit him as is for the moment, but we do need gestural Verso ASAP. Yeah. I would like that. Just gonna do this now, because otherwise I'll forget to do it later, and I think everyone just needs health, but also maybe might. The whole time Maelle had 9 attribute points that we hadn't spent yet. Monoko definitely needs all the health he can get. CL will have agility and might. I actually love the hair, though. I didn't think I would, but I love the hair. Okay, all of Lune's abilities are now 6. We wanted to get Phantom Stars, because we want something big that we can do in S rank. Maelle is still working towards Momentum Strike or Last Chance, but also Sword Ballet. And then CL, yeah, I think needs 6 for some of these next ones. There's a 2 over here. And I think, no, wait a second. We need to get Fortune's Fury at least on the docket, I think. So I'm not sure if we'll be using Firing Shadow, but we'll see what we can figure out. I'm going to rest just to get our revive tonics back. And that is where we're going to finish the stream, folks. Pretty good, I think, all things considered. And I'm going to come back to this and forget that I've done the gestural hair, and it's going to be hilarious. So, thank you so much for joining me for another Expedition 33 stream. We will wrap things up here and raid somebody. And I believe Eloise was doing a birthday stream at the last count. Not sure if she's still live, but I might pop in and say hi. I'm watching a bunch of other streamers play this as well. Apothic Decay has been playing this. I'm still making my way back through some folks' streams of it. Yeah, let's go raid Eloise. She's got a bunch of viewers today. Obviously, birthday streams. Let's bring the hype in. See you over at Super for Eloise's stream. You can use your Pixel Hype emotes in the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. Bear with her if she doesn't respond right away, because she is playing Repo with her friends. So, yeah, hopefully you folks enjoy that. I'll be back on Thursday with more stream for you. More Minecraft and more of this. Again, I cannot wait to play more of this. But, you know, we got some wolves to grind in Minecraft as well. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Have a good one. Bye for now.